Good morning. Happy Monday. Y'all, first of all, I woke up at 5 a.m. again. Well, actually, it was before that. But anyway, I was wide awake. Not even sleepy enough to even attempt to go back to sleep. Boom, I'm up. All right, I guess I'm preparing for the time change that's coming. When? October. Anyway, we fall back. So that means it's going to be an hour earlier. That's not good. Anyway, I have learned that if I go sit on the couch with Miss Penn, the divine Miss Penn, then she goes to sleep, and then I can go do whatever I want to do because she'll just sleep. I have had my shower and gotten ready, and now I'm sitting at my desk starting to work, starting to get everything opened up. She's still in there asleep. But y'all, let me tell you what she did this morning. Of course, when I woke up, she came and sat on me. Helpful. Anyway, I finally was just like, come on, let's get up. Because usually if she comes and sits on me, she needs to go out. Okay, she's got to go out. So we get up and it's still dark. So I grab the big flashlight and I step outside with her. I'm watching her with the flashlight. I didn't start recording because I just thought she was going potty. But I'm keeping the flashlight on her, and she keeps turning around at me. I'm like, okay, I'm your mom, and I've seen you use the potty before, so you don't have to try to hide that from me. You're not that old yet, little girl. Anyway, she keeps walking, and she keeps walking, and she keeps looking back at me, and she keeps walking, and I'm like, just go. I mean, I think she did go before she started walking because I was still scanning the whole yard with the flashlight to make sure nothing was back there, no little eyes looking back at me. So anyway, she goes to the furthest point in the yard, flashlight still on her, and she is doing whatever. I can't really tell what she's doing. And then she turned around, and that's when I started filming, recording. Anyway, I started recording, and she is heading back towards me. And yesterday, I had given her a bone. She went out there and buried it. And this morning, at 5, whatever time it was, she went out there and got it. And you can see her in the video walking all the way back to the house with this big non-rawhide, no-hide bone in her mouth. So cute. Anyway, I got that video for you. And then I'll be back in a little bit because I need to work, you know. I'll be back. She went all the way. 5 o'clock in the morning, she went all the way back there. That's the furthest part. And dug up her bone that she buried yesterday. 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, look at her. Where'd you get the bone? Where'd you get the bone, ma'am? Hi, now it's time to go take Penny for a walk. But I want you to just look here. Look here. It is August 21st. The sky is clear. It's low humidity-ish. And my hydrangea's blooming. That never happens. Hydrangeas typically bloom in May, but we had a very cold spring and a very late, I don't know if it was a frost, but it was a cold spell. And it pushed everything very late into blooming. I just think that's very odd. I have never seen a hydrangea. I mean, usually they have died back by now. And mine is just now blooming. I know, y'all don't want to talk about my hydrangea, but what do you want to talk about? What else do you want to talk about? I mean, Patty posted a video this morning that I guess she made it yesterday on her birthday, and she said something funny in her video that reminded me of a story. And I think I've told it before, but it's good enough to tell again. So y'all go watch hers to see what she saw, and I'm going to tell you what I saw. So when Reba and I went to Yellowstone, we were in Yellowstone for 3 days. That was the main part that we wanted to go to out there. I mean, Mount Rushmore was great, and Custer National whatever was great and all that, but Yellowstone was the place.
Get off my phone, Fly! Okay, come on now. Go. Go. Oh, shoot. Okay, get back on my phone then. Oh, my gosh. Oh, oh my gosh. It's trying to go in my ear. What the heck? I mean, I saw like a large bird shadow flying over the road, and then I've got a freaking fly trying to enter my brain. Anyway, let's do that. There's that daggum fly back on my phone. Really? I mean, he's sitting right here. Okay, focus, Tracy. I can't focus when there's a huge, humongous fly on my phone.
Anyway, we were in Yellowstone, and it was fantastic, and I highly recommend it. If you ever get to go, because it is like God's most beautiful creations. It's just amazing.
Plane. It's like Lester and the donkeys braying. I have planes that fly over.
Anyway, I don't even see the plane, but I mean, there's no clouds. How can I not see the plane? Anyway, focus, Tracy. We're driving down the road, and out there, you round a corner, and there's a whole group of bison just out in the middle of the road. Or you round a corner, and there's a whole group of elk cows. And we got to see the big daddy elk coming down off the side of this mountain, and he had this rack that was just massive, and he was twisting and turning his head and coming down that hill. I mean, I was just like, how is he not getting hung up? I mean, I would get hung up, and I don't even have that thing on top of my head. But anyway, what I saw that was funny, Reba didn't see what I saw. I looked over, and there was, I think it's the Colorado River that runs through Yellowstone. I could be wrong. It was a river, anyway. I said, oh my gosh, do you see that swan? And Reba's driving, but she looks, and she's like, no. They're very country.
Daggum fly is still on my phone. Leave it alone, Tracy. It's just, Jesus, be a fly swat. Get off my phone. Oh my gosh, it keeps coming back. Do y'all see it? You gotta see it, because it keeps flying in front of the camera. Whatever. Just stay away from me. It's weird. It's got like an orange head.
Anyway, I was like the swan right there in the middle of the river. Do swans get in rivers? I don't think so. I think they're more ponds and lakes. But I didn't know. I thought it was a swan. The fly is still on my phone. Anyway, Reba's like, I do not see a swan. I said, it is right there in the middle of the river. It's right there. It's the big white thing. And she goes, is it anywhere near that man that's out there fly fishing? Yes. No. Yes. So maybe there's not a swan. Maybe it's a man fly fishing. Did you see the man fly fishing? Did you see it? Huh? Did you see it? Because I saw it.
I also see that daggum fly still on my phone. Y'all, this is causing me anxiety. Yeah, he's still there. There he is on the front again. He likes my black case, I guess.
Come on. Come. That grass is really wet. She has, those pop-up sprinklers. Yeah, you know those things that pop up and then they spray water? Irrigation system? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Anyway, she has those. So her grass is very wet, and I don't want to get my very dry socks wet. Come on. I don't want to disturb them. I mean, just because I'm in her driveway don't mean I want to disturb them. Sheesh. I do have some wits about me. I texted her yesterday. I said, you're going to be so happy when you get home today because your flowers in your garden. And she said, I can't wait. She said, I'm getting close. I said, well, you're going to be excited because when she left, those zinnias did not have blooms and those sunflowers did not have blooms. Anyway, Robin Triscari. Did I say your name right, Robin? Robin Triscari has helped me understand maybe what's going on with my body. Y'all remember that pear that I picked up last week? And I laid it right here on this bench because I couldn't carry it. It's still here and it's rotten. Can you just take 2 steps this way? I just want to pick it up. Anyway, Robin said that it's most likely histamine intolerance. Whoa.
What was that? Oh my gosh. Why is this fly? What? Oh, Jesus, help me. If he tries to go in the house with me, I'm going to lose my mind. I am just going to lose my mind. I wish y'all could see him. I wish you could see him. He's just right there. Yeah, he's just right there on top of my phone.
My phone is not dirty. I wiped my phone off. Here he comes. Here he comes down the screen. Y'all can't see him because the camera is up here. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, anyway, Robin, thank you, because you told me that once before, and I have been reading about it, and then, of course, I forgot about it, and then I started reading about it again, and I didn't have any Epsom salts for my bath this morning, but she told me to take a bath in a cup of baking soda, a cup of Epsom salt, and a half a cup of vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar.
Well, I didn't have the Epsom salt, but I did the baking soda and the vinegar, so I smell like a lovely summer's eve. Anyway, it's supposed to help detox your liver. And I didn't have any lemons, but I drank warm water with honey this morning. I'll go get me some lemons today. And I've been reading about histamine intolerance, and it sounds exactly like what I have going on. And I think I've discovered also, it's great being me, that I quite possibly have an intolerance to yeast now. But anyway, I'm going to be working on it, all of that, because I do want to feel better. I used to eat so healthy, and because my neighbor Trisha taught me all this stuff, and then I moved over here and I got lazy. I got lazy. It's not that I was lazy, it's that I got busy because I was taking care of my mom and taking care of the house that kept, everything in it has broken and had to be replaced, and it's just more to take care of than the townhouse I had. I don't regret buying the house because it brought me to where I needed to be closer to Mom to help, but it did a number on me financially because everything broke in it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I got lazy with my cooking and my trying to eat better, and you are driving way too fast, sir. The speed limit's 25. You're acting like you're on the freeway. Anyway, I eat bagels every morning. A half a bagel with my dairy-free cream cheese. It's gluten-free, but the bagel has yeast in it. So now I'm thinking I also have a yeast intolerance. Y'all should try to be me for a day. And people wonder why I never want to go out to eat or do anything. I can't eat anything, okay? I ate my bagel this morning with my dairy-free cream cheese and drank my coffee like I do every... Oh! Well, I guess the fly didn't come in with me. Like I do every morning. And as soon as I finished eating, I started sneezing. Really? I mean, come on now. But anyway, long story short, I'm working on it. Okay, Steph? Alrighty, well, that's enough for now. I'll be back. Hi. Do y'all hear that noise? I think that is the sound of a cicada. Is that a sound of a cicada? I believe it is. I think. Anyway, Joan told me that a bug got on her. I think it was last week. Anyway, she was telling me, I think she was outside with Rosemary, and I think it just landed on her, and then she panicked, and anyway, she was describing it to me, and the way she described it at first, I thought maybe it was like, you know, a June bug. And then she said, no, it's bigger. And then I was trying to think of them big beetles that we get here, which I can't think of the name of them. They're big, and anyway, that wasn't it anyway. So she said, it had clear wings. I said, oh, well, that's a cicada. Yeah, that's just a cicada. That's what all this noise is around here, which I do like. I mean, summer used to be my favorite time of year until I got old and fat and went through menopause. And now I'm like, can we just have it a little bit cooler, okay? I mean, I don't really have hot flashes anymore, but that also doesn't mean that I, you know, I don't get hot, because I get hot now. But I don't feel like my hair's on fire and that the heat is building up from the inside like I did when I was going through all that. I know it can last and you can have all the different symptoms, but I'm just saying, for me, it was the absolute worst when I was taking care of my mom. And even, you know, before that, it started long before that, but I was so flipping hot all the time. And I would go to their house, and of course, they're older and they're colder natured by this point. And I would go over there to work, to clean, to paint. And they've got the air set on 78, and they're in a split level. And I was like, I cannot take it. So I would cover my mom up with a blanket and be like, I gotta turn the air on. So that was me. That was just me. I got my feet propped up here, yeah, on this bucket. That was just me. Sweet little baby Penny. Anyway, the weatherman, I kind of like the weather. So yeah, y'all about to hear the weather. But it's like 92 degrees, feels like 99, but it's only 50% humidity, which is great for us. The weatherman that I was watching is Ryan, let's try that again. Ryan Hall. I don't know how to talk like that. Ryan Hall, y'all, is what his page is called. Ryan, R-Y-A-N, Ryan Hall, H-A-L-L, y'all, Y-A-L-L. But he said in his little video, that's what it's called, a video, when he was talking about the weather, he was talking about the weather in the South, and he said, people in the South, be careful, because we're not used to not having humidity in the summer, and that with us having lower humidity when we come outside, we're not immediately drenched like we are when it's 80% humidity. Let me tell you something. If it felt like 99 and we had 80% humidity, I would not be sitting out here. I would not. But since it's 50% humidity, you feel like you can breathe. Even though it's hot, you feel like you can breathe. And he said, so be careful, because you will burn, because you can sit out there longer. That's the truth. Now, as somebody who grew up in the South, born and raised in Marietta, Georgia, I know humidity, okay? And I've been to the depths of the humidity area, which is Mississippi and Louisiana. I know humidity, okay? And today, it's hot. Don't get me wrong. It feels like 99, so it's hot. But it's a doable hot. Now, all y'all that's like, it's 110 and feels like 123, I've never experienced that. But I'm just saying 92 feels like 99 with 50% humidity. It's doable, yeah. But Penny needed to come out, and I thought I'd come out with her. And hold on, let me show you Gracie. I can't see what I'm doing because it's so bright. Where is she? Oh, there she is. You want to come inside? Are you going? Alrighty. And oh, Tracy's babies are back inside. Alright, well, that's going to end this video. I don't know if I'll have time to make another one, but y'all have a great rest of your day, and remember that I love you and Jesus loves you, and I hope he's coming back soon, because these people will be crazy and it's hot. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries, okay? All right, bye.